I'm putting it out there in the ether. I feel like most of the people I talk about could be a little bit controversial. Ooh, it's delicious. It doesn't look the nicest. Guess who's back? This is so weird. Last month, I uploaded the last vlog of me moving into this house that by the end of next week, I've been living for over a year. It's wild. It took me so long. I've done that. It's time to come up with something else now. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to start making a series in which I just show and talk about my favorite top 5 things of something. It can be my favorite TV shows, my favorite drinks at the moment, beauty products, things in my house. Just gonna try a few things out, see what I like. And today I want to start off with something very, very exciting. As of today, November 13th, here in the Netherlands, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is on TV. Now, I've only watched 2 episodes today, so I don't know how everything's gonna go yet. It's very controversial for me to say this, but I think my favorite might be Whitney. But it did remind me of a lot of other Mormon type content that I actually like to consume. So for this video, I want to talk you through my top 5 favorite Mormon vloggers. Now, they might not involve any of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wife cast. However, I did think it would be fun to talk about everything with a dirty soda in my hand. I looked online to see what Whitney's order is, like dirty soda order. The things that she puts in there is stuff that I don't have laying around the house. I did come across another video of her making a commercial for a certain establishment, and she talks about another order that she likes. I don't know if that's her current favorite, but I thought it would be fun to try it anyway. So it includes Dr. Pepper, and it includes half on half, something. Now again, I live in the Netherlands. I googled, there is nothing in the supermarkets here that represents it. Now the alternative should be whipped cream. So this is stuff that you need to whip yourself to make it whipped cream, and whole milk. So let's try this out, shall we? I got myself a glass. I got myself a straw. I didn't get ice. Let's skip that part. I'm so scared of all of this. Let's see how much we need, right? Let the bubbles simmer. Now, 1 part of whole milk and 1 part of the whipped cream. Let's see how this goes. Oh my God. I just spilled it everywhere. This was not clever. Give me a sec. It spilled all over my legs, all over on the floor, on the cushions. Oh no, how am I gonna fix this? Okay, I'm scared now, so I cleaned it up. So I'm not done yet. I got rid of the bubbles. Doesn't look nice. So the last part is the liquid whipped cream. I'm nervous, you guys. Okay, 1 part of this. Okay, it's not bubbling. Let's see. This is what the consistency looks like. Ooh, okay. It's delicious. It's a very creamy drink with like a very sweet and fresh Dr. Pepper vibe, so I really like it, but it doesn't look the nicest. Let's drink this while I tell you all about my favorite Mormon vloggers. So number 1 on my list must be Bonnie Holeen. I do have a hate-love relationship with her content. I like that she just films very day-to-day life, things that are going on. They're building, or they finished building a house, but they're still doing things to it. They have 4 kids, she's married, living in Utah somewhere, I believe, as most Mormons do. She just shares about her life. She's showing about lifestyle, clothing. Sometimes the way that she talks or the way that she decides to do things or the way that she raises her children is not always something that I always am like, yeah, you go girl. But those are like just personal preferences, so it's all up to her. I still love to watch her content, so Bonnie, if you're watching, I really like what you do. Yeah, I like to watch her content. Number 2 is actually Bonnie's sister, Ellie Meekum. She's married to Jared Meekum. I've been following them for ages. I think 8 years, right now. So they started out as very family-oriented content. They started their whole story about IVF and infertility issues. Jared is a very excited, enthusiastic person, which really draw me to their videos. And they've been through a lot of different styles of video content. Right now, they don't really are as much a family content vlogging channel. So right now, they talk about certain topics. So sometimes Jared makes a video about certain gadgets that he has. Sometimes Ellie makes a video about her new clothing that she bought. They also recently started to make a few cooking videos, and they don't always show the kids in the videos, but they do have them participate in it, like behind the camera, and I really like to watch those. So they do vlog and talk perhaps in a little bit of a TV commercial kind of way. If you watch them, you probably know what I mean. That tone of voice, or the way that they film things, and I don't mind it, it's just different. So keep that in mind. So yeah, what else? Another one that I follow, which is probably a bit weird for me as a young woman in the Netherlands that doesn't care about cars, about diesel, about anything in that world, but I like to watch the videos of Heavy D Sparks. Now, before you judge me, I don't know why I like to watch their videos. I don't watch all of them because sometimes they talk about trying out a new car or a new build of a certain thing. I don't really care about those. I do like to watch whenever they make a video about recovering a certain car from a really tough place on a mountain. Sometimes they talk about buying a garage, not knowing what's in it, and then just taking things out. Their content is very broad. Also, I love watching people just being outside in Utah because, by the way, most of them all live in Utah, as well as Heavy D. There's always some beautiful sights, seeing things for me as a viewer. So yeah, I know it's weird, but I like to watch those videos. And my boyfriend also watches them with me, so sometimes when we're on the TV not knowing what to scroll through, we decide to watch some Heavy D together. So I don't know. This thing is, by the way, don't know. Okay, someone else that I like to watch, Colette Katie. Most of you guys know her from being married to Shay Carl Butler, and together they are the OG vloggers. They started out as the Shaytards. I watched the Shaytards almost all the way back to the beginning. Really quickly after they started, I started to watch their content, and throughout the years, things happen, positive, negative, and their content has been going through a lot of roller coaster thingies. So that's when I dipped out of their content. However, I, for some reason, kept following Colette. I really like to watch her as a lifestyle coach right now. She talks about a lot of different things. They have a few kids. The oldest kids have their own channels and their own social medias now. So I like to watch those. So yeah, that's been really cool as well. And then last but not least, let me take a sip, is actually a very new channel to the collection. I have not followed her for a long time. Her name is Marla Catherine. Now, she is a really young vlogger, I believe in the early 20s, 21 or so. She recently got married. They both have a job. They just like to talk about just day-to-day things, or when they're going and travel. I love her talking about clothes and about the daily things that are going on. That's mostly the main thing that I like about these content vloggers, which you don't have to be Mormon to do that, but all of those vloggers that I like to watch are mostly just very day-to-day based, except for Heavy D. So yeah, that's what I like about most of them. I don't know if you guys like this kind of video. I just decided to try it out, see what happens. I'm putting it out there in the ether, and I'm gonna see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm very curious about what's your favorite person to watch that is Mormon or has been Mormon. I'm just gonna continue drinking this lovely beverage, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.